Hi, I'm Jean Edelman. For decades, I've been a student of the healing arts: Reiki, traditional Chinese medicine, homeopathy, acupuncture, plant-based, and macrobiotic cooking. Join me on this journey and hear my thoughts of the week. Welcome back to Self-Care with Jean. Here we are in July. I just wanted to talk to you about traditional Chinese medicine. It is a big part of our health and our balance. We've talked about it in the spring, and here it is summer. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying these warmer days, getting some time for yourself. And let's dive into traditional Chinese medicine and the summer. I want to digress a moment because summertime, we have a beautiful friend that passed away 4 years ago now. And May through September, that was her time. She was in summer mode. She loved summer. She loved the ease of the schedule, the simple food prep, the hanging out with family and friends, the music blasting, hanging out by the pool, being near the water. I always think of her on the warm, sunny days of summer because that was her time. So, in honor of Anne-Marie, let's continue the conversation and tune into this new season of summer in traditional Chinese medicine. So summer is the outward expression of our energy. Think of it as being expansive, lots of movement, lots of activity. Think of it being a season of fire, the heat. Think of it as life at its peak. Think of nature just absorbing all the sun it can get, all the nutrients it can get in preparation for the fall. Yes, summer thinks ahead, as we should. But I digress. Summer in traditional Chinese medicine is associated with our heart and our small intestine. And the color associated with summer is red. And the emotion is joy, which makes so much sense because it is a joyful time. We're out, we're about, with maybe some vacation time, we're hanging out with friends more. It is a joyful time because there's a lot of sunshine, we're feeling better. So think of it as that time of expansion, the time of abundance. Everything's growing in the garden. Think of everything being wonderful and ripe and ready to eat. In traditional Chinese medicine, with the heat of the sun, it always improves our health and our mood when we have a lot of sunshine. We love sunshine. We love the heat. Plants are growing quickly. There's lots of energy. It's a wonderful time. So to stay in balance with traditional Chinese medicine and the summer, I think we're probably, or hopefully we're already doing this, but the sun is coming up earlier. So it's really good to rise a little bit earlier as the sun comes up and to make the most of the sunshine during the day, make the most of our time outdoors during the day. And in the summer, we like to be outside. We want to be filled with joy and happiness and just playing putt-putt golf. That was our favorite thing to do, is play putt-putt golf in the evening and get some ice cream. So put that on your action item for the summer: putt-putt golf and ice cream. Because we want to be outdoors. We want to be active and have a lot of people around us and a lot of laughter. And that, my friends, is our heart energy because, as I shared, summertime is heart. And when our heart is in balance, we are usually calm, we sleep well, and we wake up rested, which is a nice thing. So let's talk about how do we just maneuver and stay healthy and balanced during the summer. Well, we want to make sure we're drinking lots of fluids, lots of water. And please be careful with all those sports drinks and all those sugary drinks. No. We don't want to be taking in a lot of sugar, but we do want good hydration. So just be careful what you're drinking, but make sure you're drinking plenty of it. Does that make sense? And wake up a little bit earlier and go to bed a little later in the evening because we've got a longer day of sunlight. And maybe take a little midday rest, just a 20-minute quiet time or something. And we've got lots of fruits and vegetables. Let's talk about food for the summer, because when we do want to stay cool and hydrated for the summer, our foods can help us tremendously. Last week, I spoke about the kitchen and having our wonderful summer salads with our grains. And because when we have raw foods, it's obviously a little bit cooler and we're not cooking as much. But again, I did say, if raw is too hard for us to digest, it's okay to blanch it a little bit just to have it cooked. But we do have a ton of foods that can help us stay hydrated. We've got a lot of melons, all of our beautiful melons and our berries and cucumbers and what else? All of our cabbages, all of our beautiful lettuces. Gosh, instead of a heavy sandwich, you could make a lettuce wrap. We've got all of our seaweeds, all of our wonderful herbs. So have fun and play and appreciate how all these foods are just helping our body be more productive and be more balanced during the summer. And we just want to, maybe this week for our action item is just pay attention. Go to the farmer's market. What are we drawn to? What do we want to make? Maybe just buy food for a couple of days so you keep it fresh and light and more carefree and more creative. So that could be a ton of fun. It's summertime. Enjoy the heat. Enjoy the sun. Join me next week on The Kitchen. We're turning up the flavor with homemade summer dressings and sauces. We'll be sharing some fresh ideas with creamy cashew blends, zesty tahini, sweet strawberry vinaigrette. We'll talk about building flavor and being creative with all of our ingredients and using our trusty blender to make it all happen. That's where the magic is. So join me next week. Bring your curiosity, bring your herbs, and let's have fun in the kitchen. Remember, dear friends, we are in Earth School. Some of the days aren't always going to be great, but we're here to learn. We're here to learn, and the lesson that we're here to learn is love, to love ourselves, and to love each other, and to remember that life comes from us and life is for us. So, look at your schedule, cut back a little bit, go out for a walk, get your toes in the water, play putt-putt golf, and get some ice cream. Take care, my friend. Have a good week.